A fruit start that fuses with wood to both invite indulgence, but also outdoor exploration. What else could you want? Good tidings, and welcome aboard our sky stall of smells. I be Cloying Clouds, and with me today is another blind buy from my favorite area of poor financial decisions, Burlington. We have Qaed Al Fursan by Lattafa, first released around 2016, a unisex cold weather scent that aims to divide those that like a sweet fruit smell and those that would rather wear bod than be caught dead, more or less, wearing something of this nature and or formulation. Let's take a look-see at our notes, and then we'll spray afterwards. Our top notes are pineapple and saffron. Our hard notes are balsam fir and jasmine. And our base notes are cedar, amber, and agar wood/oud. I did a full wear of this. The best way to explain the scent is spiced pineapple with a high sugar content that then leans into like a woody base of sorts without giving its fruitful scent completely away or hidden under the veil of cedar and that agar/oud. With 3 sprays that I wore the day that I tested this, it was still quite noticeable after that 5-hour mark, which was quite impressive. The cloud cape around me was pretty decent, but at the same time, I don't feel like I was screaming around the rooms when I introduced myself to those areas. Some people might enjoy that, others don't want to be around that sort of thing. I like to be on the side that says I would rather say hello when we're close than scream down the hall with the scents that I wear for those days. I will preface by saying I love a nice fruit smell, so this was definitely up my alley. Like the pineapple, apples, mandarin oranges, things like that. Those are all very nice smells. Now this particular one kind of reminds me of Supremacy Collector's Edition, but with a lot more emphasis on the fruity sweet and obviously the wood in this. I don't believe Collector's Edition has a wood scent to it. Could be wrong. I'll review that down the line because it's a nice scent. I don't know if I mentioned this, apologies if I have, but this was $16.99 once again at Burlington. Before we give this a proper rating, I'll also do a spray in the office and a spray on the skin so we can discuss the real-time smells together. Let's also take a peek at the bottle real quick. Nice little simple design. I don't recall if this has the batch number on it. Let's see. I don't think it does on the initial bottle. That's unfortunate. I'm going to check the box and see if I still have it and try to find the batch number because I know some people like to have those. Some people don't, but I'll include it in the comments, or not the comments, but up here with words and letters. But yes, nice little packaging. Nice little magnetic cap here. Nothing too fancy, but for the price, quite a nice. Let's give this a spray. Solid little spray right there. And just a teeny bit on my skin. There we go, just a little bit. I know a lot of people say that you want to give it a little bit more time in the beginning because you're just going to sell alcohol. But I will say immediately, like right off the bat, down the start line, pineapple and spice and wood and everything nice in between. It's such a strong start that finishes just as well. I'm quite surprised. I've had some other scents where the dry downs kind of make them more or less nasty or unwearable after a few hours, which is kind of sad since they start so strong, but they finish so weak. This one starts strong and finishes almost the same way. There's some slight differences and or tones in some of those scents. Like I don't get much of the jasmine, and I believe I also said this had balsam fir, if I'm not mistaken. I think everything inside of this formulation complements itself very well. I didn't look too deep to see if this was a inspiration of anything, and if it is, you know me, I'll just add some words up here because you go to watch a video and you want to read some little sidebars up here. That's what we all do, right? Very enjoyable. We'll see. But yes, the immediate pineapple spicy wood scent. And the pineapple is once again sweet, not smoked, not stale, just a nice sweet scent. Very lovely, very enjoyable. Definitely would recommend this if you're into those type of smells. Out of 5, I would give this a 4.25. I think that it's quite warranted for the power to performance ratios on this, as well as the versatility of where you can wear this. It does seem to be more on that cold weather scent, if I had to pick a line or a couple seasons, that is. But I feel like you could get away with this in some summer or spring heat, depending on how extreme it gets for where I'm at. I would kind of err on the side of caution. I am in a little bit warmer of an environment. I'd still try. I'd still give it a go. Yes, 4.25 little clouds is more than fair for this. This is a very lovely smell. If you like a nice fruity, sweet, woody smell with just a hint of spice at the very end, highly recommend this. Feel free to follow and drop a like if you want. I sure don't mind. Anyhow, anywho, and anyway, I appreciate you stopping on by, and I hope to see you again real soon. Goodbye for now.